That's probably fine. And welcome back to the second episode of In Noise. I'm your host, Qwaig. I'm sitting here with my other host,
Tints or Vince, depending on who's asking.
Tints Boy, Tints Main. What's your other alias that you said earlier?
Vinny Rimmy.
Vinny Rimmy. What's the other one you said last time?
Skitty Vinny High Roller.
Skinny Vinny High Roller, and we're sitting here in the dungeon yet again. Episode 2, thank you for tuning in again. Thank you for not being scared away. If you did get scared away, you try not to say curse words in the first 10 minutes. That's a YouTube trick.
Oh, yeah.
You might be able to make money off of YouTube if you don't curse. And I might pay some sweatshop worker to beep everything, but
for now. I'll watch my mouth.
Try to. It's kind of hard, but
especially with this introduction I'm about to have.
Oh my lord, you could rip it. We'll deal with that. But yeah, episode 2. We got a guest this episode, and we'll introduce him in a second. Before we get into that, you can find me at Qwaig Main on Instagram or Mute All Noise. You can also find me at fuq.clout. I'm not going to say it. Where can everybody find you?
You can find me at Endgame Clothing on Instagram. That's really all you can find me at the moment, but there'll be more coming soon.
This is a show where we talk about whatever we want to talk about. We just filmed our very first exclusive Gumroad episode right before this. Only 30 minutes, but there's some good stuff in there, and it's just an introduction of what we are going to have in the future. I thought it went really well. Talked a lot of shit, especially about our guests right here. So make sure you check that out. It's going to be super cheap. I think we decided at $3 for a little bit, and then we're going to bump it up to $5 later in the future once it's worth it. So yeah, check that out. Like, comment, subscribe, buy our clothing, and now let's introduce our guest, and I'm going to leave that to Tints here.
Today I have a guest. Honestly, the worst man I've ever known. Every time he walks in the room, I can smell the horny off of him. It just sweats through his glands.
You're not wrong.
Hey, I said don't talk until I introduce you. This man bought mushrooms off the internet from a stranger. This man,
what the
fuck? This man had his ass slapped so loud, the whole world took a pause for a second.
The ass slap heard around the world.
The ass slap heard around the world. This man may be a piece of shit. Oh, I mean, because, this man may be the worst man in existence. But this is also one of my closest friends, and I love him dearly. Everyone welcome Seth Buehner.
Hey, what's up? How's it
Damn,
going?
you had to bring back that full circle just to make it last fucking asshole.
Can't believe you remembered the mushroom thing that I told you.
Bro, that was a trip. So did you buy them? Did you actually buy them off the guy?
Not buy them.
You could probably speak a little bit closer into the mics. I turned it up just a little bit more. You bought mushrooms off the internet?
I did not. So there was this dude.
Crazy.
I've been following him for a few years. He's like a fitness guy, but he's like all about like meditation and like natural remedies and like, just eating healthy, and he does like microdosing and shit.
Hell yeah, the good shit.
Yeah.
I want to do a mushroom episode and fucking just eat too much. Not too much, because I don't want to be fucking too out of there. We need somebody to like... We would have to eat a very reasonable amount. Nothing like crazy. Just enough to like still be there, but I would want a homie to like...
We need a producer.
Like touch all these knobs. So if you want the drug episodes, follow us on Gumroad and subscribe. But cool. You like mushrooms? You fucking mushrooms or any
I've done them a few times.
Yeah.
Dude, I just remembered at one of the... we might have talked about this on the last episode when there was a big pop-up at Produce, and it was a skate contest in the rain.
Yeah.
And Seth and I took mushrooms before, and we're so high.
Oh, yeah, I forgot that you went to that. I was going to go to that and pop up, and then the fucking shit decided to rain. I was like, good fucking thing I didn't go.
Yeah.
The funniest thing ever was, like, we're all hanging out, and Seth's just at this booth really high, and he's just sitting there, and I come over, and I'm like, hey. He's like, hey. I'm like, you want to come watch the skateboarding with me? He's just like, yeah. We just ran over there.
I was so scared because I had like shrooms, and I was taking like one a day, and I was like, oh, this is fine. This is like microdosing, right?
That's what I do, yeah.
And then I took this one fucking I just cussed.
I just realized I said fuck within like 3 times, so it's okay.
What the fuck's up?
It's once we are able to like make money, we'll have to do that.
Try not to get demonetized.
Yeah, that's exactly what it is, but continue.
So yeah, I ate this really gnarly looking one. Didn't really think it was gonna do any different, but it was all green and blue and nasty.
Yummy.
And I immediately got high. I was just like, I've never had that experience in my
It was
life.
hella blue.
Yes.
Like blue all over the stem and shit.
Pretty much.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I mean, that was full of fucking psilocybin, bro.
Yeah, and then being like downtown Portland and it's raining.
The worst place to be when you're fried.
All
bro,
the
I
buildings
swear to God.
looked fake.
Dude,
Yeah, you're in a fake
fucking,
place.
drug addicts
Yeah.
injecting around us.
The cartel's down there, bro.
Yeah,
That literally, shout out Laundry. They're moving out from down there, but we were going to rent. 228 was going to rent a space next to him, and he said the cartel was there, like slinging shit on the Max
damn,
spot right there, and then like the cops had a whole stakeout and shit.
dude.
Caught the guy. He
Back-
bought a hand job, I guess. They caught him because he went and bought a like sold some dope or some shit, and then like bought a hand job and then got in trouble. I don't
No
know which cartel.
shit.
I'm not gonna speculate because I'm not affiliate, but yeah, I guess that happened downtown, supposedly, allegedly.
Dude. That mushroom trip was. It
That'd
said
be a
that Zed was
disgusting
scared.
place.
I had the best time. I didn't go under my booth in the canopy to get covered, like not let the
Well,
rain hit me one time. I was soaked.
I feel like when the rains come, this is like some ancient shit too. Like when the rains come, like the exodus of tweakers. You know what I mean? They're like, not always because they're tweaked out. They're like, yeah, it's the rains. This is fucking. But it's like poop rain, you know? It's like shit rain because it's fucking downtown Portland. But all the tweakers like leave to go find shelter and just go like do whatever. So it's kind of cool. You're just like in the streets like a normal person, just on mushrooms. Like just like, oh.
Terrifying.
Everybody's like skating around you. That's crazy that they continued.
That
The
was
skate thing,
That was a
like,
trip.
that's
Dude,
wacky.
I don't know for sure, but I'm pretty sure that day I burnt a bridge with a elevator, whatever the fuck the skateboard brand
Why?
that was running. Because I was giving out a bunch of free shit at their event, and then I started getting tagged like "Thank you, Produce" and Endgame, and I was like, "That's not my event. I was just being." And I like tried to hit them up and stuff about
typical
things, and they were just
Tims.
like super like short with me and
Hey
everything.
man, that's what happens when you do cool things, bro.
Yeah, I'm gonna say it right now. I don't even care.
He doesn't even care. All right, don't even hit him up for a collab.
Don't give a shit.
He's the worst brand in Portland. You already knew that. I mean, what the
Yep.
fuck?
This is my whole slogan.
Whatever, man. People do that shit all. It's like, dude, come on. How can you hate on giving back to the community, bro? You're just like giving free clothes to like skater kids for.
It's
doing
different than
cool
LA
shit.
here.
It definitely is different than LA. Where are you from?
I am from here.
You're from Portland.
Yes, but
Spend
I
time
just
in
feel like in
California.
LA, it's just that's expected. Everyone's like helping each other.
It's expected to help people in LA. Is that what you're
Really?
saying?
I thought it'd be more
I feel like
cutthroat.
it's like the opposite.
Well, I feel like
expected.
as an artist or a creative or a clothing brand or whatever, I feel like
Well, it's a different. The art scene there it's a different culture. Like the art scene here isn't fully. It's like it's developed in like a very specific bougie. I don't know. I wouldn't say like white people way, but it's it's just different in LA. There's so many different people. The whole there's industries there. There's no industries here in Portland. There's no like record industry. A lot of punk rock. I mean, a lot of punk rock was here in Portland in the olden days. Was. A lot of, I mean, same with LA. I mean, there's still punk rock people there, like Dead City. Dead City fucking rules is an LA punk band. But LA is just like known for that type of vibe. To me,
Yeah.
like cholo, like gang culture, which isn't, it's like whatever. But like, there's all these like different, there's like support there. It's just like a
Exactly.
matter of people actually supporting people. You know what I mean? That was a really weird way of saying it, but like completely different places. If you travel between LA, Portland, you could definitely see the like fucking the weirdness. Portland's both places are fucking so weird.
I just think
So
Portland
weird.
is like it's reached this thing which made me almost not like the clothing industry here. Like nothing again, because I still buy like recycled shit all the time.
Yeah.
But like I feel like so many people that's all they do.
Oh, dude, I'm gonna say
Definitely
it right
blown
now.
out for sure.
Nothing unique,
Resale-
not their own thing.
Resale kids, cool. You're reselling whatever.
Yeah, spit
But
your shit, bro.
Also, like, do
Grab
some
your
fucking
nuts.
art. Quit making a quick buck off some other motherfucker's trash. All right, I'm gonna say it here. Throw a fucking logo on that. Go do something. All
This is
right.
calling you out.
You don't find any value in resale?
I find value in recycling it for the purpose of like materials not going to waste,
Right.
and I
For sure.
respect it. But when they find a $2 shirt at the bins and then sell it for $60, suck my dick.
Some of those shirts are up to fucking $200, bro. And you know some of them motherfuckers are pulling it out of like rag houses, which are just like these big like dumps of fucking t-shirts and pants. They're pulling them out of garage sales, estate sales where old people don't know what's happening. Like.
And I will say that is a lot of work.
It is No, that's what. Yeah, there is a lot of work
Right.
to it. You make your bread. I'm not gonna like hate on somebody's hustle, but it's exploitative as fuck for sure. Like on the poor working class that like you grew up fucking buying thrift store shit.
Yeah,
and, like, now
exactly.
these fucking like people with these these Grateful Dead T-shirts are just like swooping up all the goddamn swag, buying all these like used Carhartts and selling them for double the price resale or retail.
Yeah, I can't even find a pair of overalls resell for a reasonable price because all the resale kids get to them too quick.
The Carhartt overalls.
Yeah.
Didn't we talk about this last time?
We did. I just
That's funny that it's like full circle of talking about. Yeah, it's because we don't have any original thoughts in our head. We just recycle.
Just
everything.
rambling.
So yeah, you're from Portland.
I am from Portland, yes.
Do you want to move? I want to move. sometime.
I've thought about going to San Diego because that's where my brother lives.
Become a beach boy.
Or it's cool.
Or a Marine.
Yeah.
You could be a Marine.
dude, Seth in the
No.
Marine Corps.
Fuck no. I would no.
I don't
would
know.
not
I
handle
thought,
that.
bro, you don't want to be.
Get the fuck out of my
Yeah,
face.
he's got
Snap
too much
in
of a
his-
temper. He would lose his shit real quick.
Are you saying you don't have discipline, bro?
He'd go AWOL.
Yeah.
Are you saying you don't have discipline, bro? Because I don't.
I do, just not when someone's screaming in my face.
Yeah, I don't
or
like
touching me. I do not do well with that at all.
And I don't fuck with authority, especially when they're screaming in my fucking grill. And I'm like, dude, I'll do whatever the fuck, but just get the fuck out of my face.
I don't listen to anyone.
Yeah, I know you don't.
I'm on my own rule book.
Dude, you're a free spirit, bro.
I think
You just need a Harley now.
I just think I get like. It's not a free spirit. I just don't like people telling me what to do.
Dude, I'm the same way.
Is that why we all have clothing brands? We all want to like.
Well,
just
that's
be
why
our
I don't
own-
want to work a 9 to 5 and run a clothing brand because I'm tired of people telling me what to do. I fucking spaz. People are like, I don't even know. I don't even know what it is. It's just like I don't want to hear it.
Yeah, it's
Like I know what to do. Not purposely. Sometimes I purposely and non-purposely fuck up. You know what I mean? It's like that happens. But like I know when I'm not a fucking
I don't
complete.
care if I
I'm
fuck
not a
up.
complete idiot. Like you can make whatever choice you want. You just have to deal with the consequences. So like when I make a stupid decision, it's because sometimes I'm a fucking stupid idiot.
dude. I think we came in here hot to this. At least I did. I guess I was.
We
ready
did
to,
come in kind of
I
hot.
was
I
ready
mean,
to talk some shit as soon
we
as I
all
walked
talked-
in the door.
dude, who else do you want to talk shit on, bro?
Dude, I don't know. Airline food, man. Come on, give me some real fucking snacks, and I'm in an airplane for 2 hours.
Oh my god, it's gotten so much worse.
Right before the pandemic, I got on and I forgot what I ate, and then I drank fucking rum and coke. But then all through the pandemic, they weren't giving out food, bro. I was like, but they would like some. I think it was Delta that wasn't giving out like alcohol, but like the other places were giving out alcohol, and I'm like, you're giving out booze, but you're not giving out food to eat.
Dude, none of this shit ever made any
But
sense.
it's too dude. It's the airport is for sure a scam. Like they're just fucking milking every penny out of you because you're like weren't prepared enough to bring trail mix, which I don't even think you can do that. Can you even bring? You can't bring food into
No,
the airport.
you have to throw it out.
You can't
at
even bring a
TSA,
water
I'm
bottle.
pretty
You could
sure.
bring
Any
the bottle,
food,
just
too?
not the water.
Maybe if it's
I think you
sealed,
can
it's
bring-
fine. No, I'm pretty sure you have to throw it out unless it's in like if it's in a carry-on. I don't know. I don't fly super often.
I flew like 3 or 4 times during the pandemic. I went to LA actually a couple times. I feel like I came back and I brought the pandemic with me. I landed and I was
You
living
started
in
it.
Washington. And I landed and it was like, oh, Kirkland, Washington's fucking pandemic. And I'm like, oh wait, I live there. And it was all hell broke loose.
Just zombies.
Then everybody got
running around.
sick, and we're all like, "Did we get the COVID?" And it just didn't feel like COVID. It just
Yeah.
felt like everybody got like sick, but it was just like super quick and shit. I don't know.
I had it a few times. It was kind of bad both times.
Yeah.
I got a question for you. How are you feeling today? I haven't seen you in a minute.
Pretty good.
Pretty good?
I've just been working and trying new things.
Huh.
Just
Try
living
new
life.
things.
Yeah, try. No, not like that.
Start OnlyFans.
I can imagine
You know,
having an OnlyFans.
I thought about it, but then I'm like, I gotta be promoting that shit, and that's gonna be what I'm known
Bro,
for.
post your dick on the timeline. Do it right now. We'll
Well,
promote it.
what happened if you posted schlong on it? Do you follow, have, like,
Instagram
family
will get
members?
shut down. Twitter though,
Take
you
it
can
down.
post
Twitter,
full
you
meat
could.
all the time.
Dude, this is the thing. It's not that it's like that big of a problem. It is kind of spiritually and morally, but you know all the Instagram, like they throw you like suggested reels or whatever.
Yeah.
All the girls that are like on there, why do they? Every single one of them have OnlyFans.
just trying
Maybe-
to make a buzz.
maybe-
Almost every single, and like realistically, like that's not that big of a problem. Like make your bread.
Yeah.
I don't see that as like if you're going if everybody's exploiting everybody, you might as well just exploit something. But it's just like it's a game to me. It's like I'm like I want to see if they have an OnlyFans, and then you click, and then
They
you
always
see like
do.
their Twitter, and you're like,
Pretty much.
I bet you it's full of naked pictures, and you click on it, you're like, it's full of naked pictures. Like it's no like shade, but it's like
And then you
it's
just hear
so calm in my car.
yeah, dude.
It's just so common.
Oh.
It's just kinda like maybe I shouldn't think so deep into it, but it's just like the peddling that shit, bro.
Bro, okay.
The porn agenda, bro.
I got a confession to make right now. So there's a couple meme pages I follow, and there's these little people that get promoted on these
The
meme
fucking
pages.
the little people, the wrestling little people.
No, not those.
You know what?
I
The
know
micro
those-
wrestlers, bro. He's like,
baby Jesus.
dude, they're all like fucking. They're all like off the. They're all a little mentally challenged. Is that the same people you think?
No,
of?
I'm gonna tell you right now. There's this one. There's
There's a lot of them.
There's this one on this meme page where these two girls get promoted, and they're little people, but they are bad. I'm over here.
Comments that are because I get a lot of autistic people. I get a lot of Down syndrome reels. I get a lot of fucking like girls. But then I get a lot of micro wrestlers. I get a lot of like weirdly autistic like specified like this one page gets promoted to me. It's like that Titanic dude. Like he just has a wall full of the Titanic VHS, and he just like collects. Like I get like the most absurd shit, and like
It's the algorithm, though. You must be seeing that all the time.
What's wrong?
Just be engaging with
I get,
engaging
I
with
get
all
this
that
one
content.
family of Hasidic Jews that do the like. You know what I'm talking about,
Yeah,
bro?
they do those weird
Two of
dances.
them rap. They're just like,
Honestly,
They
I
do
think
the
we
little
might be
dance.
on the same algorithm.
dude, and I'm just like, and of course the comments are like crazy. The comments are like the comments. A lot of them are. I love the comments of all these reels because that's like where you see humanity. But a lot of these comments it's pretty wacky, especially after the Kanye shit. Like,
Oh my God.
you're like, what the fuck, dude? It's just like the internet is so crazy. It's like, why are you giving me that?
Dude, I don't know, man.
Is it because like I listened to like a Kanye song once or twice on my YouTube and they decided like, you know what
Yeah.
I mean?
Yeah,
Because
it's all
like,
connected.
vision shit, you know. It's just
I don't know. I
like,
can smell the racism off of you.
man, just because I'm from Oklahoma. It's just like it's crazy how Instagram like feeds you those things
Yeah, it's
and
a
the
trip.
trends of it. Some fucking Chinese
Power of the
spy-
iPhone.
spy shit, bro.
Dude. Oh, man. I feel like there was something I was going to ask you guys.
Well, while you think about that, maybe we should take a shot.
You guys go for it. I can't drink whiskey.
Wait. Oh. Can you? I was about to ask a hella dumb question. I was like, is Fireball whiskey? He's like, yeah, it's cinnamon whiskey.
Yeah, but that's like the wine one. They got sued, apparently.
Whose fucking alcoholic ass was like, yeah, let's put cinnamon in whiskey. Whiskey is so
Psychopath.
gnarly. It's good. I like it. But like, you put cinnamon in it? Yeah, let's fucking
I'm not a crazy fan of
take a
Fireball,
sip, bro. You know,
Had bad
you
experience
guys know what
years ago.
sponge is?
So did every 15-year-old.
you guys know what
16,
sponge is?
just let's get Fireball.
No, but you just crumpling that all in the mic.
If you subscribe to the Gumroad, you can pay to hear us crumpling aluminum shit. But you guys know what sponge is? It's like a
No.
Mexican like.
Oh, it's like four
It's like a
snowballs
cracker
on top of
and
a
then
cracker.
snowballs. Dude, they're so fire. You each get one because I had them.
Are we
I'm
gonna
gonna
review these?
use that as my chaser.
Take a shot and we'll review them afterwards because these ones are not stale, but they're a little
Bro, these kind of look like dog balls or something.
They look like a dog treat. All right. Cheers, YouTube.
You know what? All right. I'll take a pull at the gym.
Okay. Well, that's pretty good.
What do you think?
I think it's good.
Dude, I love Mexican snacks. On a scale of 1 to 10,
I love
what do you
Mexican
think?
everything.
Yeah, shout out to fucking Dude, shout out the south of the border, bro.
I was just in Cancun. Greatest time of my life.
Yeah, I'm Irish Mexican, but I've never been to Mexico. I want to go rip it. What you think? 1 to 10. Not of Mexico, but of the sponge.
Sponge, I'll give it like a 7.
It's not a fresh sponge, so I think when they're a lot more crispier and fresher and like
It's like a Pop-Tart and
a
Snowball.
and then the little like
and then like the jelly on the
jam
inside.
shit.
Yeah,
Is that
jam.
still recording? Yeah. Okay, cool. Yeah, I got that box from Walmart, so it's a little spongy. What do you think? You just slammed that sponge.
You just sponge that.
Oh,
sponge.
yeah, you like that, huh? It's pretty dank.
Pretty fucking good.
Pretty good, right?
I give it an 8 just to one upset.
Okay, all right,
no.
fuck you.
But you would have gave it a 7? Is that what you're saying? What I'm saying is you need a fresh sponge.
I'm imagining a fresh one. As soon as I heard Pop-Tart when Seth was saying that, I was like, dude, this is
For real.
This is just a better Pop-Tart.
Right,
Mexican
it is
Pop-Tart.
Yeah, it's fluffy. There's so many. I'm a texture guy, so the texture of the like I said, it's supposed to be a little bit more crunchy.
Crunchy.
Yeah. What do you? Oh yeah, you gave it an 8. You know what? I think I give it an 8 too.
You know what? I'm gonna change my answer. I'm an 8 as well.
You guys want to be
Shut the fuck up. You can't.
You know what?
Do that.
9.
Can't be like that.
Make it a 10.
Fucking, that's
Actually
why we
make
can't
mine a
have
10.
any guests review anything. We're just trying to fucking one up each other, especially friend guests.
Especially a guest I call up because. Well, by the way, you are second pick for going.
How do you feel about that?
Yeah, he told me, and I was like, a little bummed.
Oh shit, I did.
But you
Sorry.
know what? You're our first guest.
Jacob first. Ugh,
Well,
come on.
To make you feel better, you were the first guest we were kind of talking about.
Yeah, but
Actually
Jacob's
have
moving
him.
to Florida, so we got to get him on ASAP.
So we spazzed and we're like, call him. But who will come on Monday? Yeah, Jacob fucking Swordman.
I'm just trying to hurt your feelings today.
Go for it.
Publicly.
I can take it.
Okay, so I put a poll on Instagram. This is a call to action, okay? Every business has a call to action. Let me hint that fucking crunch boy, dude.
I'm gonna hit it too.
Okay, I'm off nicotine, even though I just slammed a Zen earlier. This is so crunch. I'm still gonna hit it though.
So I've been trying to quit nicotine, so I've literally been just pulling burnt vapes out of this drawer like a fucking crackhead.
You just gotta drink a lot of water and chew gum.
Is it burnt?
It's-
Like bad.
it's-
Okay, I
it's-
don't want it.
Yeah,
Never mind.
no,
you don't want to try the burnt?
No,
it's crunched.
my lungs are fucked right now.
Why don't we do an episode? We have to like crowdfund it because it's gonna be expensive. We buy like one of every vape company. We just like try them out. That's disgusting.
Do like a tier list.
Yeah, tier list. Call to action. I did a post on Instagram, and I guess whenever we have a guest, we could have the guest do the poll too. We need to figure out a good way to get people interacting, because we both did a poll. He got just you, right? The only person that responded.
Him and my brother.
Boobs. Yes,
Boobs.
We will talk about boobs.
Love boobs.
My brother. So I posted Propane Bear, which is just King of the Hill Cocaine Bear, and instead of my brother giving any direction, this is my brother. I'm quoting him. I'm quoting him right now. He says, "God damn it, Bobby, stop being high on charcoal." That was all.
That's all he said?
That's all he
God damn
said.
it, Bobby.
Shout out my brother.
Oh my god.
And then
Propane.
I just
Bear?
got a new one. I just got a new
You
one.
just got one? Do you want to rip into the questions real quick?
Yeah, here. I'm already diving
Alright.
into it here. The answer was cheese. That was
Cheese.
it. I got boobs this time,
Okay.
cheese, and damn it, Bob.
Alright. It is fucking stupid. But you know what's not stupid though? Is cheese.
What's your guys' favorite kind of cheese?
I fuck with lots of cheese.
I like it all.
Cheese is like really good, right?
You just
Pepper
gotta, you gotta-
jack?
You gotta pick one though. I'm lactose intolerant, but that
Oh,
doesn't stop.
really?
I'm missing a couple toes.
Do you?
Lactose.
Fuck you. Provolone. I fuck with provolones.
The stinky cheese.
Stinky
that
cheese.
provolone hitter.
The fucking like the stink. What's
Yeah.
that diarrhea
Yeah,
of a wimpy
stinky
kid?
hitter.
Oh,
Fucking
the cheese touch.
cheese touch. I thought that shit was so cool. As a kid, I was
You
like,
look like a kid that
I
would
was
think
like,
that was cool.
I remember reading that. I was like, I don't give a fuck about a cheese touch. Yeah, provolone, feta,
Oh, fat is so
Yo,
gas.
okay.
Brie.
fire.
I know a couple girls named Brie.
You know, honestly,
What you do?
the last girl I knew named Brie was a piece of Brie for show. But ricotta,
Ricotta's good in mac and cheese.
you put that shit on your mod pizza.
Bro.
Mod pizza.
Love mod.
Dude, you guys got to try ranch pizza.
That's some West Coast shit. It's
Ranch
back
pizza?
home, you know?
ranch pizza. Yeah, it's connected to my work, and it's like it's Detroit style, but it's like it's.
Isn't
gas.
that next to Stronger?
Where?
I don't want to dox you. It was ranch pizza.
Yeah.
Is it in like a shopping complex?
No, it's connected to the brewery I work at. Well, they have a
Okay.
couple locations, so there might be one.
That might be the one because there's one next to this place. I just looked at it. Actually, it might be Camp Pizza. Is that a different place?
Yeah, two different places.
Is that an actual place though?
Camp Pizza? Oh, I don't know.
Okay. Well, I'll report back. Yeah, cheese is cool.
Love cheese.
You know what I like better is fucking bread. So subscribe to YouTube and pay our Gumroad exclusive. I'm going to be the annoying one, and I'm going to tell you to fucking give us money because I have no backbone.
This man lives in his car.
I'm legitimately homeless. So my call to action as I pull up these questions is I want to see if I have a new one. When we post polls, send us questions. You know, they don't have to be the best questions in the world. Just give us something to talk about. We want to interact with you. We want to, you know, even if it's personal. Like, if you know us, I don't mind spilling beans.
Dude, I literally got last episode, I may have burned some bridges in
Okay.
that last little bit.
I'm not going to apologize because I don't do that.
No, I think it's hilarious.
But I did mess up in what I was saying last episode, and no shade to that beautiful young lady. She might have listened. I don't know. That's our speculation.
I'll tell you off.
We'll tell this off air.
off the.
But I bet she's a sweet, fine lady, and I don't remember what she looked like, but she's probably cute. Fuck it.
Yeah. But,
What was I just saying? Oh, the interaction. Please answer these fucking polls. We just want to talk to you. I want to start doing live streams. So if we don't do like an
that'd be cool.
exclusive episode after recording, we could do a live stream for like an hour.
I'd be down with that.
So if you want to interact with us live, we could do that too. But send us questions. Like I said, you can send it through the email, which is an old person way of doing it, but you could do that. Or you can go through our Instagrams. You could also click the mute all noise link tree on the Instagram, and there's like a get in contact form. You can ask questions there. I just thought about that. You could super simple. You just click on my profile, which you could just. People are dumb.
Yeah. I mean,
Because-
there's 3 idiots in the room right now.
When you have to click a thing more than like once, people are like, people spaz out harder than me when drugs show up in the room. You know what I mean? Yeah. So interact with us because I wanna talk to you. All right, I got one extra question. I want to take a sip of water though because I need to hydrate.
After that shot. That yummy Jim Beam shot.
Jim Beam's disgusting.
Fucking what's better, Jack? I think Jack's better.
I don't even think that Jack's even really much better.
It's something. Are you not a cowboy?
I'm not a cowboy.
But he knows how to ride a horse.
I'll tell you what, you're from Portland, aren't you?
Well, yeah,
Oregon City.
I'm Oregon City.
You're from Oregon City. Okay, well,
So I'm
that's
a
actually
little bit of honky
All right,
tonk.
man. That's a little. You've probably been around an ATV or two, huh?
When I was younger.
Revoked.
Younger, maybe. Yeah.
Your hick credentials.
Gone hunting and fishing.
Dude, imagine
gone
Seth
hunting
just
fishing?
pulling up in Romeo's in a Carhartt one of these days. I'd
Bro.
be like,
When I unlocked the Romeos, bro, in high school when I worked at a car wash, best day of my life. I love those fucking.
bro,
I looked like a crazy. I was wearing literally tan Carhartt overalls, Romeos, and I had a crazy man bun that looked like fucking like dreads.
You know what I'm gonna say? I think you're really confused sometimes.
You think?
Bro, you're rocking the camo Crocs. What are you?
And look, I got the panda bear giblet. Shout out giblets.
Oh, hey, I meant to ask you before you get in those questions. How do you feel about all the Walmarts in Portland shutting down?
I'm fucking sad. Guess what? The state. Don't get me started about the feds. The state. They're suffocating the working class, the blue-collar working class. Listen, I live in my car. I didn't get evicted, but I lost my lease. I live in a car. I'm homeless. I'm pretty much getting evicted again. I'm pretty much losing my house again. What? I'm going to have to stay in fucking... The problem is they don't want you staying anywhere because they want to kill poor people. They want to eradicate poor people.
I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding.
So no, yeah. What am I gonna do now? And they're supposed to end it at the end of this month. What date? It's the 6th.
Oh, no.
I got
24
other
days.
places. You know, I'm not like, but like, it's what like yes. Steal from corporations, but like the thing is, once you start stealing from corporations, it like kind of fucks it. Like everybody gets collectively fucked. That's the only problem. Because then, like, the Walmart's gone. Or, like, the Nike store is gone. Fuck Nike. But, like, the Nike... You know what I mean? That's what happens. So it's like, sure, whatever. Fuck Walmart. Because they can blow my balls. But, like, also, I don't have a parking lot to stay in.
I think we should...
So, it's like, whatever. And I guarantee you that building's going to sit there and that parking lot's still going to be there. So people are probably still going to stay there. But it's still, like... That's some crazy shit.
Do you have some cool neighbors there?
Yeah, everybody else seems pretty lit. I'm pretty sure one of the like first weeks or two, I was staying in a different parking lot where there's this Suburban that always parks, and it's this older dude who's definitely like 60 or 70, like just chilling in his Suburban. And it was just me and him in a parking lot at 3 a.m. I just hear pop, 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 full clip. And I was like, what the fuck? In the same parking lot. And I like open up the shit and I see some like tweaker lady like running the slowest I've ever seen somebody fucking
Hey, homie, plug walk.
Literally slow as shit. She was just like she didn't look like she got shot, but she was just like I was like, what the fuck? And then there was a Land Rover that was like circling super fast, and I was like, is this motherfucker like a gang member or something? And so I was like, this is too much. Fuck it. It's Friday night, like I'm trying to sleep. And so I drive to a different parking lot. But then I was thinking about it, I was like, honestly, that was probably the dude in the Suburban. Like, I think that tweaker lady was like trying to get into the Suburban. And I think dude was just like popping shots off. And that Land Rover might have just been like a person being like, what the fuck? It was like shooting. And then that next night, a bunch of cops, I was staying in a different parking lot. I was staying in Walmart, actually. 3 a.m, I hear, get out of the fucking car! Get out of the fucking car now! And I'm like, what the fuck? And I see like a little bit of like fucking cop lights, and I'm bugging like, is this motherfucker screaming at me? Like, am I? There's why? Like, it doesn't make any sense. And then I hear screaming, and it's a bunch of different voices, and it was like definitely like a car of like teenagers or something, or like a car of like young males. And, like, they're just screaming, get out of the car. And then they brought the K9 out. And then definitely, like, scared them a little bit. Because the dude was like, okay, I'm fucking coming. Like, stop screaming at me. And I just realized. But it was, like, I, like, lay. Like, my head's towards the windshield. And my legs are out towards the back. And it's literally right in front of my hood. Like, I'm not even shitting you. Like, me to that couch. Like, that's literally how much space. And I'm just laying there. And I was like, I'm not gonna lie. If I'm not mistaken, that was the night I was doing ketamine. I'm not sure, but I like woke up and I just picture this, just. And so that was in a Friday, Saturday night, like 2-night span. So that's pretty cool.
Dude.
Shout out Portland.
Also, we need to name this episode. We should start naming the episodes.
I was thinking we could.
Qwaig loses home again.
Qwaig loses his home
Said.
again. You just have to remind me so we can like fucking write that down. I'm down for that.
I'll text you. I'll text you tonight.
Yeah. But yeah, shout out fucking Walmart, I guess. Shout out Oregon State. What's funny is I gotta pee again, just like last episode. So give me 2 seconds. I'll piss. Can you talk some more shit?
All right. Yeah. Here, I'll turn them on. Here, the sound's going. I guess it's only my thing that I'd be listening for. I forget that. Yeah. Seth Buehner. All right, I'm just going to list off questions to you, and I want you to give me true or false to each answer. Okay. Is it true you've gotten your penis stuck in a pool hose before?
No.
These are all rumors I've heard, so this is me just
False.
into the answer.
False.
All right. Is it true that at one point...
Oh, no.
All right, I'm going to skip that one, actually.
Okay.
Have you or have you not had sexual relations with two people at once?
Yes, I have.
Okay.
Won't say who.
Did you or did you not get robbed once of half your merch for True Mob?
No. False.
Okay. Is it true that you spend 40 minutes a day fixing your hair before going to work?
No. False. Maybe not 40.
Give me a rough ballpark.
15?
15?
10?
10? What do you do with your hair? I've seen you when you wake up in the morning.
recently I've just been putting a beanie on and just letting it whatever. But usually I'll just towel, shake it up, and just kind of style it a little, and then, you know, no products, no nothing.
By the way, I saw a picture of us back from like 2 or 3 years ago. It's weird seeing you without facial hair now.
I know, and I'm about to shave my face for tomorrow because I'm doing a photo shoot thing, and she wants me to look like a teenager, and I'm like,
Good luck, dude. You look 40. How are you supposed to look like a teenager?
Well, you know, they do that on all the TV shows now.
Oh yeah, I guess that's true.
just having 25-year-olds portray 16-year-olds.
It's a dangerous
the
game.
Weirdest fucking thing.
Yeah, right.
It's like, it's fucking 13-year-old, but it's really like a 25-year-old.
Having them have like hot sex. They're like 16.
Yeah, that's also weird. Why?
Fucking Romeo and Juliet from like the 70s. Did you watch that?
Oh, and she was like hella
Both of
young.
them were like 14.
13, 14.
And now she's suing now.
Yeah.
I mean, get your
bread, but
yeah.
like, what's their deal? Like, I remember vividly watching that during school. I was like 16. I'll just say that.
Just like touching your willy under the table.
Yes, I'm sure.
I feel like you've been in school for a little extra years.
Well, good thing I fucking actually got my high school diploma.
Did you graduate high school, Seth? Yeah, me too.
Fucking liar.
Yeah, let's see the transcript. I'm calling your mom. I have her number.
Get her on FaceTime.
I think I had like a 3.2 GPA.
3.2. Yeah, I was pretty up there. I had over a 3.
You got 3.2. That's like decent, right?
Yeah, I had
That's
like a 3.
genius.
Like
I'm
7
just
or
kidding.
something.
What's genius? Like 4 something?
4.0 straight A's.
Yeah.
Oh.
I could never do that.
I had pretty close to straight A's. I had a couple classes here and there where I didn't, but I was like...
I was definitely like C+, like 2 point something.
I was always good at like I provided good work, but I always procrastinated to the last fucking
I just
second.
don't care about nothing, so I'm just like, this is the thing, man. Someone's like, you have to do this homework, and I'm like, do I? Or what?
What are you gonna do?
Yeah, it's like, and I'm a procrastinator. I do everything last minute.
Yeah, shout
Not
out
everything.
ADD.
Last episode was definitely kind of last minute. Not last minute, but like definitely more prepared this time.
Yeah, no, I was telling people when they asked how it went, I was like, well, we're figuring out some stuff, getting some cobwebs shaken off, and I'm sure we're going to learn some more stuff for the next time from this.
No, this is great. This is cool.
This is a good episode.
I think the camera is doing great. 43 minutes, that's not bad.
I think we had a lot of good content here.
Not bad. We can go a little bit
Thus
longer
far.
too. I'm still gonna talk these questions, but if
Yeah.
you wanna,
Let's just go until we don't feel like it.
right. So,
One more shot for Seth.
I definitely want to take another one. You smoke weed? The guns.
Yeah. Seth doesn't do any drugs.
You're sober.
Sober
Well, he
besides
drinks.
alcohol.
Drinking's not a drug. I'm an
Shut
alcoholic.
the fuck up. Don't know.
I'm gonna say this
It
right
does
now.
not
No.
alter my mind.
No. Any sort of stimulant or downer, no matter
Anything
what
that
form
alters
it
your
comes
state
in,
of consciousness at all
Is a fucking drug.
is a drug.
Nicotine's
But
a drug.
caffeine's
Weed's a drug.
technically a drug.
Caffeine's a drug.
I'm gonna say this right now.
DMT.
Anything I'm
GMT.
addicted
course.
to is not a drug, because I don't want to think I have a problem.
Well,
Well, good point.
that's okay.
Alcohol is a drug. But
I'm not gonna argue with that, but I'm just saying we need to be. This is a truth podcast, okay? We speak truth here.
Yeah.
We're
That's fair.
assuming these are drugs. Now, they're fun drugs. They're the most common drugs. They're one of the easiest drugs to get addicted to. And I'll drink to that, brother.
I want to do. It's going to be hard to stop trying to say Patreon.
yeah,
Gumroad.
I just
we should call it. We should call it. We can call it like paywall or something because it is a paywall. Or like I'm gonna call it paywall.
okay.
Like with paywall. Like when we do the paywall, I want to do an episode where we just like get incredibly drunk because like I get drunk to a point where I like throw up, but it's like it's usually because of other things.
Yeah.
Like vaping or like doing a little bit too much drugs, or like eating a weird food, and then like my whole night's fucked and I throw up. But like I want to sit down and get smashed.
Dude, I wish we'd filmed last night.
Which is
I got
demonic to say,
so
but-
drunk last night. This morning, I had to get ready for work, and I was literally laying there, like ass up in the shower, like throwing up into my
That's
brain.
the best. That's the best. I've been there. Dude. I went 6 weekends straight just throwing up.
Dude, this when you're on tour?
It was a couple of weekends before tour. I forgot to say I was gonna have you live stream this episode, but my phone is literally on 10%, 7%. So I was going to. But next time we'll live stream it.
The only reason why I would be worried about live streaming it right now is it'll take views away from our other things. Like we wouldn't be able to see how many.
That's right, because people would be like.
I think after we build a following, we do a live
Because
stream
the
every.
you have to. That's true. You have to think about rewatch value.
Yeah.
It's like maybe you could re-listen or rewatch like once, because it's a lot of fart and poop and boob jokes.
A lot of people want us to talk about boobs.
I'm not. Yeah, that's kind of our niche. But like,
Wait, actually, I think we have an important question to ask every single person that comes on this podcast.
we should ask That's a good question to ask everybody. Yeah.
I already know the answer to this, but this is for the viewers. Are you a tits or an ass man?
My answer?
Yeah.
Probably tits.
Yeah, right?
But at the
Yeah.
same time though, if they don't have an ass, then it's like weird.
We're not dropping this episode.
But I don't know. I just always go for the tits first.
So if she has small tits but a fat ass, you're not like, ew.
Fuck no.
You're not.
Either I
definitely
love.
picky.
It doesn't matter.
You're
I
not
can
homosexual.
No, I am
You
picky.
can smell the horny
I am
alcohol.
definitely picky.
You give me picky vibes. For
I am
sure.
extremely
He gives me
picky.
horny vibes.
I'm horny, but I'm also picky.
Do I give you horny vibes?
No, you give me.
Horny, baby.
It's because I hide them very well.
I'm
very
hiding my
horny-
boner right now.
I'm a very horny guy. Wait till we interview the strippers, bro. I'm gonna be like,
I'll be like.
do you like having boobs?
Like?
Are they
"Hi, guys,
fake
this is
or
my
real?"
friend-
Our periods.
I'm just gonna be like, "Hi guys, this is my friend Qwaig," and you'd be like,
I have a boner. Luckily, I'm attractive, so I'll be like, anything I say, it's like
Would you like to
Dude,
sit
see,
on
kind of
this
like
couch?
funny or whatever. You know?
I have to use my. I'm a fucking goofy looking motherfucker. I gotta use my talents to the best of my ability.
Sure, you look a little goofy, but don't we all? People like us, we definitely look goofy. I definitely have a tinge of like white trash,
Goofy goobers.
goofiness looking. You're not like, I think, no homo, but you got some looks. You do. You have a pretty boy face. I'm not gonna lie.
Dude, I have girls hit me up all the time about Seth.
You definitely You were definitely the hottest dude in the room. Not gonna lie.
Don't inflate his ego. He got his penis stuck in a pool.
No,
pump once.
inflate my ego.
You fucked a pool pump?
No,
Yeah, dude,
that's
you missed
I
it.
said false.
I've
That's
been
not
close to fucking
true.
a pool pump, I'm not gonna lie.
But you know when you were a kid,
Patreon drop, bro. I don't know why. Dude.
but this is just a lot. But remember when you were a kid, and you were in the hot tub, and the jets were on. You put your wiener on there, and you're like, ooh.
No, bro. You put your fucking
you're a kid,
butthole on the
your butthole.
You're just like, you back up. You're like,
You get like the water in your ass.
man, y'all trip.
Bruh.
You put your dick. You putting your dick in is
Not in
better?
it. Not in it.
You just
No,
You
no.
definitely said, I don't know, man. You guys are
Not
both on some
in
much bullshit.
anything.
You just like rested against it. So you
The
get a little
Jets.
bit of a vibration.
Okay, I'm not going into this. This is whack. I shouldn't have said anything.
That's a paywall exclusive.
Oh my god. We need more beer. But we had a beer.
Vince,
I got that. We got Fireball. I got that one beer in the car. I can go grab the one they gave me. We
why
can
can't you
split.
drink whiskey?
He's gonna get fuckered, tuckered and fuckered.
Vince on whiskey's like that's.
Vince on whiskey. We might have to record a second Patreon, a second.
Dude, it's
paywall
gonna end with me
exclusive.
getting in a fight.
with Seth or with me. What episode do you?
Two
think
against
we'll get to
one,
where you
so
fight?
you're
you want to
fucked.
fight me?
I guess I don't know. Probably not for a while.
All right,
I wait for the moment where we both
tense.
get heated and we get
That's
so,
what
so good
That's what I'm
content.
saying. There's gonna be It's not that like we get to a point where we like hate each other, but we get to a point where we're both so like fired up. We'll probably be like, we were both like, I'm sure we're both like kind of prideful people. I'm sure we'll get to a point where we're like, no, fuck you, like, and then like we'll have to just like end the podcast.
Dude, that'd be the best content
That'd be so
ever.
funny. That'd be the funniest.
Seth
shit.
seen me mad. I'm actually when I'm mad, I'm hilarious. I think.
I've seen you kind of
Because
mad.
you have to be, because the other, you either have to like laugh it off a little bit or just spaz harder.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like when I get to a point where I'm like seeing red, you kind of have to be like, ha
This is something that I heard on, I don't know if it was Instagram
Joe
or
Rogan?
TikTok or something. No,
You listen to Joe Rogan?
I do.
You
But
look
they
like
just
a guy
said,
that listens to Joe Rogan.
I mean, kind of, not like religiously or anything, but there's this video.
Rogan thing ever. I kind of listen to Joe Rogan, not religiously.
Okay,
Continue. Tell me your
I just
story.
eat elk meat and take
Take
drugs,
He doesn't do drugs.
Dude, we
Oh, he
are
smokes.
mushrooms, DMT.
DMT.
weed.
I did DMT on my couch the other day.
I literally have DMT on me.
I have 2 carts in the
Let's
house.
do it. I'm just kidding.
That would be an episode. That would be
During
so
the
good.
episode.
I gotta tell you
It
this
lasts like 10
DMT
minutes.
story.
Wait,
before I forget.
real quick.
Oh yeah. right.
Remember it. But I was gonna say the line that I heard was anytime something crazy happens or you're seeing red or any fucked up shit happens, you just say, "That's showbiz, baby." That's showbiz,
That
baby.
is showbiz.
And
If you think of life as a movie, that is just
Yeah, as
showbiz.
it's true. Life
just
is
seen
a
The
fucking
Truman Show?
movie.
Yeah.
That's a good
Yeah.
one.
Okay, Vince on DMT. So my roommate.
I don't want to picture that. That's crazy. That's a crazy thought.
My roommate's got these carts, and I'd like hit DMT for a little bit, like but not ever gotten like
In a
super
cart?
high. Yeah, and it was in a cart. But
That was me too. I hit it a couple times, and I wasn't like, I didn't blast off, but I definitely got like a little faded for sure.
dude, I got to the point where I was seeing kaleidoscopes, and we're in my living room, and SpongeBob's on, and I'm literally smoking DMT watching
That's
SpongeBob.
crazy.
And you know what grounded me though? It was the pinkies up. I was so-
Pinky.
I was like, pinkies up, pinkies up, pinkies up. I was like freaking out, and then my other roommate just like telling me, he's like, "Hey, this is after I've cooled off a little bit, and I'm still really high." And he's like, "Hey, just so you know, like, there's conventions where you can meet the actors of SpongeBob and everything." I looked him straight in the face. I am blasted, and I'm like, "Yeah, they told me never meet your idols," and then just went back and didn't say a word in the rest of
You're just
it.
like staring at SpongeBob. You're just like,
But so anytime,
that's the truest shit though.
That show is
Don't meet
goated.
your idols. You'll be very disappointed.
yeah,
Yeah,
That's
you're probably
I've met
right.
A couple of my idols, you know, I'm not gonna name names, but I was not that I was disappointed, but I was like, damn, we all are just human.
Same. Yeah.
That's the day when I like one specific. I was like, damn, it's like famous people just like don't exist.
They seem
They're not
big.
Like it's not real.
Yeah.
They're just people who have a lot of money and influence. Like
Yeah.
that's not real. Like
Yeah.
don't get me started.
They're
about
just in the
money.
spotlight.
Like, money's not real.
neither are girls.
Neither are fucking.
Neither are boobs.
women, bro. Dude, boobs and bayayas.
Boobs do
bro.
not
Love 'em.
exist.
Are we finally reaching your goal of talking about boobs on this podcast?
I don't want to talk about
All right,
boobs
let's get
any
these
longer.
questions. Don't you dare ever suggest talking about boobs ever again.
I love
Now that
boobs,
you've been on
but
the
now I don't.
podcast, You're a professional podcaster now, okay?
Yes.
Actually, no, because you're not getting paid from this. So you technically
That's
are.
showbiz,
Bro, are
baby.
we even getting paid from this?
No, we're not. We're all three amateur podcasters, and now that should be a plus because before this, you weren't even a podcaster.
I'm gonna put that on my resume.
Your digital,
My acting resume.
Once the digital ID shows up and everybody has to put their vaccine reports and medical reports on their phone, you can put that as your bio as podcaster.
Podcaster,
Just like everybody
not
else with a
vaccinated.
failed comedy career. All
Oh,
right.
don't worry. My failed comedy career is coming after podcasting. This
That's
is
a good routine. Yeah.
I wanna-
Yeah.
I want to write a comedy thing and just go
skit?
to Helium and just do a
Don't go to Helium.
not Helium.
They'll
That's
bump
too
you off.
pretentious.
Yeah, no, go. If you want to do open mics, one of my like really good homies, he runs a bunch. I'm gonna get him on the pod eventually.
We should do that. Have comedians on. I had a coworker who worked for us for a little bit. She was fucking crazy. She moved from the East Coast, I'll say. I don't want to be too specific. I was like, "What are you into?" Because like, I'm into shit. And she's like, "Comedy." And I'm like, "Oh." I'm like, okay.
You're like, no, I meant like sexuals. I'm just
Explain,
kidding.
like explain. And she was like, "Oh, I'm from the East Coast," and she was a very PC type of person. And I instantly was like, "What is your comedy like?" And I was just like Googling her name and like doing hella like weird like investigation shit. Wasn't able to find anything, but she was telling me how like the Portland comedy scene is just so. I got mixed signals because if you think about it, the Portland comedy scene is probably the worst one out of the whole U.S. I would say because of like, I'm speaking as like PC wise, being too like correct. And she definitely gave me that vibe, but then she said like a bunch of the dudes in the Portland scene claim to be all like feminists or like fucking the whole fucking virtue signaling type shit, but then like talk shit on the women comedians and like act like and I'm like, yeah, of course they're fucking like dude comedians in like she just explained what I already thought was like the Portland scene. And I was like, I wonder how your comedy set is.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like you're talking all this shit, and then I saw an out of town, Cumtown. Do you know Cumtown, the podcast? Shout out fucking... It's not Cumtown anymore. It's the Adam Friedland show. This comedian, Nick Mullen, came...
oh, I know Nick Mullen.
Nick Mullen, I saw him at Helium, and he was like, people told me not to come to Portland because, like, of the things he says or whatever. But I was just in that place, like, I could tell, like, these hella PC type of people, like, kind of run this spot. That's only from like one time being there. That's me just like hella generalizing and like talking shit. But
I just feel like don't go to
I'm
a
also
fucking
a hater.
comedy show or be a comedian if you're not going to talk about controversial
This is
shit
not the
and make
city
it a
for
joke.
that, though. That's what I'm trying to say.
Yeah,
Right.
I don't know.
don't you agree?
I go to a lot of open mic stuff with my buddy. Like I'll go.
See, I would do that. It's just I wouldn't because I'm afraid I would run into people like that doing that. And I'm like, I don't want to be here.
Yeah, I mean, you have some, but do you have like first of all, 9 out of 10 comedians are addicted to coke.
Well,
and-
being a comedian, Joe Rogan even was shout out Joe Rogan. Being a comedian, you have to
No,
be
we're
kinda
not
fucked
shouting
up.
out Joe Rogan.
Just because I want to be on, I'll be on Joe Rogan. Fuck it.
We're not shouting.
I'll leave you behind. I'll fucking be on.
Bro,
Joe
do you
Rogan.
not? I'm taking you with you. You're taking me to the top with you.
You kind of have to be fucked up, right?
Oh yeah.
Because like the archetype of a clown, if you look into it, like medieval times, is a clown is someone who has gone through crazy tragedy and has experienced life. They get to a point of like nihilism, and then they go, I've reached the edge of like devoid. Now I'm gonna make everybody else feel happy. Okay, and that's like what comedian is. So like, you have to talk about all the bad shit. In my brain, my brain works very. I know about nuance, and there's so much nuance, but my brain works very like black and white like that. It's just like you kind of have to have the bad shit to have the good shit.
That's just Nirvana.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I mean?
Oh,
That's
yeah.
just the bad and the good. So you have to
That's
talk
just
about
90s grunge band from
You
Seattle.
have to talk about the racism. You have to make fun of the racism and the homophobic and the sexual, like all that shit. Because
Well, it's a hot topic,
You're making
especially.
You know what I mean? That's just comedy.
Yeah.
I'm beating a dead horse, and we're also not comedians, so I don't know.
I
live
think
in a
we-
car. I don't know what I'm trying to say, but it's just like
I think we're comedians.
I think I'm a comedian.
I think I'm a comedian. I know I could write some funny shit.
Oh yeah, we could definitely.
I'm not saying like people. I'm not saying you're a comedian. You're not a comedian if you're. There's funny people out there. Like people say I'm funny all the time, but I'm like not a stand-up comedian. You know what I mean? Like you're funny. You're funny. You know what I mean? Like whatever.
All right, let's read these questions.
Jesus fucking Christ! What was I getting into?
I've been getting
all right.
teased.
Yeah, well, you fucking. All right. My boy Lil Doinky Mane. Shout out Lil Doinky Mane. I was.
Lil Doink. I know that
Lil
boy.
Doink,
Yeah.
Fucking trap slaps. He makes stickers and shit.
Yeah.
Yeah. He's the homie. I was just out in Seaside, just doing drugs, and don't. You're a little fucking snake. I was out doing drugs and just hanging out in Seaside because my coworker has a beach house out there or whatever, so we're just vibing. He was out in Manzita, which is like an hour away or whatever, and he was trying to get me to go out there. But I'm like, yo, I'm doing drugs. I told him I went to Taco Bell right before I was doing drugs, which is a perfect thing to do. And he goes, Molly at the Coast, rate 1 to 10. And review KFC Taco Bell hybrid. So that last point, I'll open up for everybody. But review Molly at the Coast. I'm sorry, buddy, but it's a 10.
Yeah, I mean, what question is that?
I got so faded, and we're at the end of the podcast. We're at an hour. I'm just gonna tell you, it's like I took a point, and I got real high, and I was just like, ooh, wacky. And then I was like, we should probably take more, right? Because we had 5 points between two people. Split the rest of it, so I pretty much take almost 3 points. I was trying to do the podcast, edit the podcast shit, and it kicked, and like the computer turned to 4. And I was like, yeah, close that. Good to go. So 10. What do you guys think about the KFC Taco Bell hybrid? I love that you can get mashed potatoes with your Doritos Locos Taco.
Ooh.
Dude, we should for the whatever it's called. Oh yeah, yeah.
Closer.
That'll be the closer.
Right before the ghost story.
Yeah, we'll have to ask Seth the ghost story. But okay, we should get Doritos Locos Tacos and mashed potatoes and eat them on a paywall and just see like
what's that shit called? Not a bukkake. That's the fucking.
Oh, a
jizz
mukbang?
Face. Mukbang. Bukkake.
we can do that too.
I'll do bukkake episode.
All right.
OnlyFans.
Was that the only question you got?
No. What's 1 to 10? What do you think about the KFC Taco Bell hybrid?
Oh, go ahead, Seth.
Yummy.
I feel like it could work. Yeah, I feel like that's.
You feel like it could work because it's been working for a long time. Do you like it?
Wait, that's a thing?
Yeah.
Wait, what?
Bro, back in California.
Is he being serious?
This is an actual thing?
Yes, and it's been a staple of our fine country for a long time.
Dude, there used to be Long John
also-
No
Long
idea. No
Long
idea.
John
Well, yeah, the
Silver.
A&Ws.
Oh my
A&W.
God.
My motherfucking man. Bro, Long John. Oh my God. Okay, yeah. A&W Long John Silvers.
Okay, maybe
That's-
that's what it was. but
That's
yeah.
what it was in Oklahoma. Bro, the Hush Puppies from Long John Silvers. Oh my God. They all shut down. I think they went bankrupt.
Dude, that's a bummer.
Dude, I ate so much Long John Silvers.
I don't think I had that
They
either.
had that in Fresno?
Yeah, dude, they had Long John Silver's in
That's
Fresno.
crazy. I didn't know they had it in the West Coast.
Yeah.
I'm actually blown away. I'm happy that at least somebody ate Long John Silver's in the West Coast. Yeah, so they split those up because they had a deal, and then they split up KFC A&W, which there's one on
Yeah, that's.
82nd and
I've been to the
Foster.
A&W.
and then they have Taco Bell, KFC.
I did not know there was a fucking Taco. I thought this was just a made up
Yeah,
question.
you can get a Crunch Wrap. I literally got mashed potatoes and a Crunch Wrap. It was fucking delicious.
What the hell?
So thanks for the first question, little Doinky Mane, my boy Doinky Mane. Shout out Trap Slaps. Go follow Trap Slaps. Just because he asked the question last time. Coolest face tat you ever seen? Okay, first off, don't get a face tat.
I'm for face tats.
I am too. Okay, but
Kind
don't just
of.
like get a face tat just to get a face tat, because you kind of are just like locking in your destiny. So like if you get a face tat, like you have to be about life. You know, you can't just like get an upside down cross or like.
Yeah, no, yeah.
Yeah, no, fuck that.
Coolest face tat I've ever seen.
Mike Tyson, baby.
Dude, I love Mike Tyson. I'm not gonna lie. I fuck with Tyson. Tyson Chicken can suck my balls, but Mike Tyson.
Have you seen the clip of them like they making him like sing? It's really bad. I'll see if I can.
Oh, he seems like he'd be a terrible singer.
Dude, I'll find it. And I'll
He's a terrible talker.
Dude, they did him so dirty. They did him so
Everybody
dirty.
does, but everybody knows he will just beat up
Oh yeah.
anybody. Face tat. My homie Squid has a bunch of cool face tats. My tattoo artist too. I don't know. I don't really care.
I don't really.
I don't like. I like tattoos. I just don't care enough.
Valid.
You know.
I feel like I would get like something more like just off to the side of like my head.
That's my vibe. I want something like above my ear that like goes over.
Yeah.
I honestly,
feel like that's cool.
I like the above the ear, above the eyebrow.
Dude, I want DIY above the eyebrow.
That'd be kind of cool. Yeah.
Yeah.
So face tats, I don't know. They're cool. You know, some say you waste your life getting a face tat, and that's kind of true. There's truth in everything, but I don't know.
Yeah, I'm gonna wait on that one if I ever get one.
Everybody should. So my boy Dealership, shout out Dealership Forever. He's a DJ.
Toyota.
This is all
Toyota.
listen, I'm gonna show the camera, and I'll put it up on the screen too.
Please give feedback if they get too close.
Touching tips right now.
Oh man, I didn't even think about that.
So he didn't send a question, but he sent a really cool picture of his face. So I think I'll make that the thumbnail and just like stretch it out. So shout out Dealership. Don't ever do that again though, because that's not a question.
Or do.
So you sent a question, so I guess I'll answer this one. Who runs faster, me horny or you scared?
I forgot I did that. I was so drunk.
You horny or me scared? Well, I'm terrified. And when I'm terrified, I'm the first one. Like when people like house parties, like when you think cops are gonna show up, I'm always just
fucking
like,
out.
Oh, I know exactly how to get out. You know what I mean?
Hey, if you guys want to
Been
figure
there.
out for yourselves, make sure you follow that paywall.
But I do feel like you running very horny is
I think he was saying you horny or him
No,
scared.
no.
Him
Oh, okay.
You do
Okay.
seem like you can run pretty.
I mean, I
Pretty
did
fast,
wrestle
horny.
in college for a little bit.
Has anybody like flamed you for wrestling at all?
My whole life.
Yeah.
I wrestled
That's
since
kind
I
of
was
a
like,
funny thing, huh?
Yeah. But you know what?
But you know, I'm not gonna hate because I do like blood sport shit, like fucking like MMA type shit. Like, you know, I don't think it's like that weird, but it is kind of like, you know, wrestling people in high school. You're kind of like, the fuck are you think you're so tough? Like, you think you can wrestle? You can fuck people up?
I mean,
A little bit.
Yeah, I mean, I'm very comfortable in a fight because of it. Because it's like,
that's the good part about
Yeah,
it. I do agree with that.
I can take it to the ground. That's my thing. It's like I can take a couple punches. I can give out.
You're
but
not gonna
like,
bitch out of it. You're not gonna be like, oh, I don't want to fight you. It's like, yeah, fuck it. If you want to fucking fight, I'll wrestle you and fucking give you a noogie.
Fucking noogie. Learn some jujitsu.
I know a little bit of jits.
Me too.
Oh, I know a little bit of jits.
A little bit of jit.
So my boy, Space Case is the last question. Weak questions, please answer better questions. My boy Space Case said, "Why does poop smell so bad if the food tastes so good going in?"
I don't even want to. I'm dropping this question. I don't want to hear. I don't want to hear about everyone's asshole right
Do
now.
you know how fucking your body works? We have a very important question to ask you. Okay, we answered this in our paywall exclusive, but you see this lineup right here? Frito-Lay Snack Classic Mix 18 count.
Yeah.
The classic, you know. every suburban parent bought a box of these, or if you were poor, you went to your buddy's house and they had this in the shit.
Yeah.
What would be your lineup? Best to worst out of these?
I'm gonna just say Ruffles is at the the last one. Oh. I'm gonna put.
Wow! What a move to do the last one first. Okay, start from the beginning though. Ruffles is the last.
Let's do.
That's crazy.
Oh man, honestly, I might have to say. Ooh, I usually go for the Lay's, but I'm gonna say Fritos first.
So Fritos like second to last, or Fritos top? Fritos top. No way!
Wow,
this is like the opposite,
news. Huh? Breaking news.
My Fritos was kind of high on the list, and that was like a whole plot twist.
I was
there.
surprised about that.
I'm gonna say Fritos, and then the nacho Doritos.
Wow.
And then the what is it? Cool Ranch Doritos.
Okay, that's solid.
You know what? No. Lay's, and then Cool Ranch, Cheetos, then Ruffles.
Wow.
What about
Ruffles at the bottom?
Oh wait, Cheetos second to last. You
Unless they're hot Cheetos. If they're hot, flaming hot, they're at the fucking top.
Dude, this was a shocker. Wow. This is the biggest shocker on the podcast.
I was not ready for that answer.
You guys thought you'd...
I don't know. I think I was talking some kind of shit and picked like... I think I said Fritos was your best as a joke, and then it actually was. I'm not sure. Don't quote me on that. I said something along those lines.
No, I fuck with Fritos. Yeah, I'm gonna stick with that.
You asked that question. That's a very pressing, important question, and we got straight to the bottom of it. Thank you.
Of course.
So we're at the end of the show here, and at the end of every show, we like to ask a question about supernatural and the ghosts and UFOs. Do you believe in all that shit?
All of it.
Oh.
100%.
Okay.
Everything's energy.
Oh.
Fucking ghosts. All that shit's real.
I think
God is real.
Oh,
aliens are real.
Do you have a ghost experience or
no?
Or a UFO experience?
I just know
Bigfoot experience.
None of that.
I just got to remember I'm pretty sure Congress just came out and said they shot down an unidentified object from a different world.
I think I did see that.
Yeah. No one really even cared. No one even looked into it.
Well, people don't care about the Ohio fucking train crash, and that's like the craziest shit to happen in a long time. So it's like nobody's gonna care about. The thing is, they want to oversaturate the whole alien thing just so, like, when they do release it, they're like, oh.
Exactly.
Everybody's used to it.
It makes me wonder
Everybody's used to these fucking train derailments and, like, the lack of food that's about to happen.
That's what I'm saying. I feel like it's a distraction.
Oh, for sure.
It's just like, oh, aliens. And everyone's like, oh. And then, but there's some shit happening down.
So you don't think you've ever seen a ghost or
I don't think
cryptid or like any spooky things happen to you, glitch in the Matrix type shit?
Not really that I can recall. I know I've had kind of weird experiences, but nothing like where I'm like, oh, I know that was a ghost or whatever. But I know people in my family and stuff that have all had really crazy experiences.
Yeah,
I full-heartedly believe in it. Absolutely.
Do you want to see a ghost?
Sure. I mean, it'd freak me out. I'd probably fucking die of a panic attack.
You want to see a dead body?
But one of the craziest facts is that it's like on the light spectrum or whatever, it's like we only see like 0.03%.
For sure.
It's like we can't see what's really there.
Yeah.
You know?
Well, there's a whole you can't see a lot of things. You can't see vibration. You can see some vibration. Yeah, man, it's a trippy thing. I'm ready for. I want a guest that has like the craziest, something that sounds fake.
Yeah.
And I want to be like, the fuck? Are you lying to me? Wait, no, somebody. Call him up. All right, well that's that. Unless you got anything else. You got anything to add on to, or?
Yeah, thanks for coming in last minute, Seth. I mean, we did wait like 2 hours for you to fix your hair and all that, but thank you for coming
30
in. 30
minutes.
You were our first pick, but you showed up. We appreciate it.
Yeah, of course.
If you guys like Seth on the pod, he'll be on more. If you don't like it, well, get over it. He's my friend. that's all I gotta say. Make sure you follow Endgame Clothing if you haven't already. I sell clothes.
And follow True Mob Apparel and Soul Driver Official, my clothing brands as well.
There you go. You can find me at Qwaig Main on Instagram. That's my personal. I'll sell you feet pics if you want it. I also do Fuck Clout, and I also do All Noise. This is End Noise, between the End Game and All Noise. This is episode 2. Go and fuck with that Gumroad exclusive paywall, high roller, high baller paywall. We're gonna have a lot of cool shit on there. It's gonna be packed with content, more content than the actual podcast itself. So if you want to support us, give us a little bit of change. Like I said, I'm fucking homeless. I'm not asking for your money, but I would like your money. Thank you for watching this episode. If you liked it, if you didn't like it, tell us below in the comments. Talk your shit. Send us a letter. Send us questions. You know the whole biz. Yeah, goodbye.